Cerchiamo belle donne che Prosecchino e scampi, cosa dice? No? Niente. Loro agonisti. Ragazzi, Prosecco e scampi? Prosecco e scampi, sì, 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 sì. Anche tu sei un bel Prosecco, vai, via. Dove vai? E di qua, e di qua, e di qua, di qua.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno, prego. Grazie. There, look at this. This is how you do a rest stop. Everybody's drinking Prosecco like Kool-Aid around here. Awesome. Oh yeah, look at this.
Hey Pest fans, yes! So that was me drinking Prosecco at a rest stop at the Prosecco Cycling Gran Fondo, which I recently rode in the Veneto region of Italy. I was traveling with the guys from Garda Bike Hotels who do an excellent job of leading bike tours. They know Italy very well. They've got a fantastic hotel on Lago di Garda, and they were basically, I was on tour with them here for 4 or 5 days on their VIP experience at the Prosecco Cycling event. We saw that the Giro d'Italia announced the route for stage 14, which is an individual time trial held in the Prosecco region. It's actually going to be 33 kilometers. It runs from Conegliano to Valdobbadiene, nearby, through the same hills and on a lot of the same roads that we were riding in the Gran Fondo, including this climb called the Muro del Poggio, which is super hard. This climb is about 1,200 meters long, but it reaches grades of 19, 20% at the steepest, but my Strava kept saying 13, 14, 15%. Not just in parts of it, but the whole way up. I'm going to show it to you because I had the dash cam mounted on my rig as I was riding through this thing. So we're going to take a little stroll through some of the hills here in the region as part of the Gran Fondo I was riding. But then we're going to go up, ride up the climb, and I'm going to show you how tough this thing is. So a closer look at stage 14 of the 2020 Giro d'Italia. Starts in Conegliano here in the Prosecco region. Runs down this flat valley road, hangs a hard left, and boom! Right here is the climb I'm talking about, the Col del Poggio. Doesn't look that steep on the screen, but I'm telling you, this thing, oh, it's a tough one. But back to the time trial. So they do this climb, 1,200 meters up. Once they get over the top, it's going to be a pretty smooth, rolling run through the hills as they make their way down through some towns. Not a technical ride based on the roads that I saw, and it's going to be really fast because basically from back over here all the way down into Valdobbadiene is a descent. It's going to be full-on big ring power and speed from the guys racing the Giro. The one problem is going to be that climb because it's so steep that they're going to need special gearing. And I'm telling you, I think we're going to see some bike changes to get over that thing because it is 1,200 meters. You're going to need like a 25, I would think the pros 25, 26 tooth ring on the back, maybe a 28 to get over there. Let's take a closer look at the climb. Here we are, we're on the flat now, the flat valley road heading to the climb, and here we are, we take the turn. Here is the bottom of the climb right there. There's our timing map, and right away you can start to hear everybody. Yeah, you hear all those gears, everybody shifting into the small chain ring, everybody's going to their climbing gear, and right away it is boom! Really into the steep stuff here. Right up here, there we go. There's the sign. It says right there 19%. Ouch. And it doesn't get any better. It just keeps going like this. So you really have to settle in and grind this thing out. I thought it was way further than 1,200 meters. It just felt like a lot longer climb because it still took me about 6 minutes to get over this thing, which is a pretty slow kilometer. I mean, I was doing things like the paperboy weave. At one point, right up here, I'm thinking maybe I'll take a little break. I'll just pull over, shall I? And then I thought I'd better man up and just keep riding. It was just one of those days. The climb's relentless. I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I've got to take a pause. there was no respite. There was nowhere to go except pull over at the side of the road and like, try and catch my breath. But look at these guys. There's all these riders. They just kept going past me. I'm like, oh man, really? Like, look at that guy. Okay, all right. I'll get going. Fine. Back at it. This climb is a tough climb. It's only 1,200 meters, so it's not the end of the world. Eventually you're going to get over the top of it. It's going to be fine. But the best part about this climb at the Prosecco Cycling Gran Fondo, and I don't think we're going to see this at the Giro, was the rest stop, where they were serving Prosecco by the glass, by the bottle full, fresh scampi. And it was just you're delirious from doing this climb, and then you get up there and it's like a rest stop. Oh, and there's Prosecco. Yeah, why not? So, of course, indulgence in a good ride and a good time. I fully endorse it. And why else are we riding our bikes? You know what I'm saying? We're here to have a good time. It's not all about grinding the big gears and beating your pals. It's about waiting for your pals and having a glass of Prosecco, which is exactly what I did.
I got the official Prosecco and scampi rest stop. On top of that, Poggio, Ca del Poggio, it's that climb. Wow, that was steep. And that was hard. But it's over. So I'm gonna have to celebrate with a little Prosecco. And we see if some of my compatriots show up. Hopefully they will. Turning into a beautiful day here. Now let's go get some scampi. Grazie. Del Poggio. Everybody's drinking Prosecco like Kool-Aid around here. Buongiorno. Okay, so let's see. You grab the shrimp. Scampi shrimp. Yeah, but scampi and we say scampi. Yeah. So okay.
Where are you from?
All right, Pez fans. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first look at what I think is going to be a challenging feature on the Stage 14 time trial at the 2020 Giro d'Italia. And also maybe the first look we've seen anywhere of what it's like to climb the Muro del Poggio in the Veneto region.